This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. And looking forward to this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Owens. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The receiver grabs it. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit. Here's the second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Let's reel in. It's Clark. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Owens. Throwing for his running back. Checks this down to the running back.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Clark. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Boom. They trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. But he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Simon. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Picks it up himself and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The pass rush gets home.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it looked to me quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Love the effort from the man under center here, but the dive comes up just short of the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Owens. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Clark. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes the ground. It's Clark. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel, who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. But Reggie McNeil, great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Shotgun running play call. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. On a huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so 1st down from the 12 now.
They get just enough. 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swung to the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Pass rush closing in. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Nice 1st down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Owens. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He fires it down the middle. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. We're going to set up a 3rd down play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Owens. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for a receiver. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Simon. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Gets the ball on Heisman's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Owens. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle, it's Clark. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught on the shovel pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. What a move, and he's free. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Hit as he released it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
offense makes their way on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So backed up to their 5-yard line, it's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Peterson. In the clear at the 25. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught quickly. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kurt, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Owens. Grab near the sticks, it's Clark. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's Clark. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That ball snagged for a completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So second down after the incompletion. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
There's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught by the receiver. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Grab down the middle. It's Peterson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And it's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He breaks free. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas. Texas really beginning to build momentum, for this one is getting away from the Aggies in a hurry.
I think Texas just has too much overall team speed. I think you see it with the skill players, but even on the defensive side of the ball, it's a big reason why they're winning so big.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Gets the first and still running. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. Back to throw. It's McMillan. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for the passing game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. On the run, it's Clark. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Now what they're looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. He's 4th down now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Makes the catch downfield. That's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's McMillan. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw, and it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. Trying to come up with a miracle late here. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. QB keeper all the way. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, Don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
Looking to scramble. Cannot get the throw out. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Aggies! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. A first down pass attempt. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the gun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
The offense has a big play here, but really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. To throw, it's McMillan. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert? Or do they try to go through the air again?
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the 4th. You talk about reaching back and showing the arm strength. He did it there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset.